Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going over chapter 4 of Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. So today, after the meeting that Selena has with the prince, after that concludes, Selena's taken to her room and bathed by servants, and only then does Selena reflect upon the frightening changes her body underwent while she was at the Endovir salt mines. Now, of course, we don't really think about this, but if you look at concentration camps and the documentaries that we have documenting what the people went through with hard physical labor, and then they're not eating enough to support that, and they end up being very skeletal. That is something that we could probably seeing Selena as after going through the Endovir salt mines, where she was doing hard physical labor, very underfed, and just really badly treated. Of course, she was a prisoner, she's an assassin, so that is expected in these fantasy type situations. And she even mentions the intense labor and malnutrition. The next day, however, we do see some of Selena's PTSD come back after seeing that she had a perfectly good bed to sleep in. However, upon the next day, the captain of the guard comes in only to find her in the floor because, according to her, the bed was uncomfortable. So we can assume that is some of her PTSD. We then come across one of my favorite pieces of character development describing Selena's love of clothes. This would be on page 22. Right, just grab my notebook real quick because my book is currently unavailable for use. Alright, so I'm just going to read out my notes because I wrote the entire thing down. Page 22, Throne of Glass. She loved clothes, loved the feeling of silk, of velvet, of satin, suede and chiffon, and was fascinated by the grace of seams, the intricate perfection of an embossed surface. And when she won this ridiculous competition, when she was free, she could buy all of the clothes she wanted. Love it. So this lets us see that Selena really is just a girl, okay? She loves clothes. She loves clothes, she loves the material, the seams, just everything to do with clothes and fashion, really. She enjoys this. This is something that gives her joy, which is amazing to see in something we're reading, because that's an amazing bit of character development that we actually get to see. After she's dressed and they make it into the courtyard, they're ready to ride back to the capital Rift Hold. And of course, Selena is once again shackled. Her shackles are connected to Captain Westfall's horse. That way, if she does try to escape, then there really is no way she's going to escape. So this is just a precaution on their end because they don't trust her. And quite honestly, how are you going to trust an assassin? But this is what we're seeing so far. I will see you guys tomorrow for chapter 5. Bye!